Normally, I don't make these types of update videos that much, but this one, however, is really serious, and I am dead ass serious. If you don't know what this is about, let me explain. About 4 days ago, one of my best friends on Discord DM'd me a screenshot of the Acapela box shutting down their website on June 30th of 2024. And when I looked at this, I was legit pissed, and so was one of my best friends. And before I get into talking about the future of some of my series, I know what you're probably going to be asking me. How did you start using the Acapela voices anyway, Savage? Well, let me explain. Okay, so a year ago, during the time I was making episode 3 of the original Veronica Matsukaro is a Superstar, I've created 2 characters that made their debut. The first character being Akado Chokan, which I've given him the Kenny voice, and the other character being Ishimika Takara, which I've given her the Tracy voice. And then of course I went on to using more of the acapella voices for some of my other characters in some of my other series. However, this was during the time when I was using the Acapela app on BlueStacks, since on version 1.3.0 of Rapper Offline, the Acapela voices will play, except they'll pause in the middle of the dialoguing, which is why I went with importing the Acapela voices onto Rapper by recording it with Audacity and all that stuff. Until around July 6th, I was informed by one of my best friends that the Acapela voices wouldn't play on the Acapela app. So of course I tested mine, and the next thing you know, that the Acapela voices wouldn't play on the app for me either. So then of course I went by the Google Play Store to see if it needed a new update, and after checking, no sign of updates. So yeah, it was pretty fucked up if I must say so myself. 4 days later, after searching around for a new website that has all the acapella voices, I came across that Lazy Pyro website that not only just carries the acapella voices, but also some of the other text-to-speech voices as well. So after testing one of the acapella voices, good thing to know that it didn't have any of the background music, just like the Acapela Box website. Yeah, of course, I thought everything was going to be all good until July 20th. The Acapela voices now had these weird background noises coming from the Acapela group website. Here, let me show you an example of what I mean by these background noises from the Acapela group website.
Why the hell are there people talking in the background when I'm trying to say my line?
No idea, but it's affected me too.
Me too, and honestly, this is not acceptable on our watch.
And as much as I hate to say this, but the background noises are still there whenever we play the acapella voices, whether it be from the Acapela group website or the Lazy Pyro website. And of course, about a month later, looking at the Acapela Box website, and I thought to myself, you know what, fuck it, why not just sign up to it and just give it a test. So of course, after I signed myself up to the Acapela Box website, I tested one of the acapella voices, and the next thing you know, boom, the background music isn't there. So I was pretty lucky at the time being. And now all of a sudden, the Acapela Box website announces that they're going to be discontinuing their website on the last day of June 2024, even though they didn't explain jack shit about why they're discontinuing their website. With Acapela Box discontinuing their website from the last day of June next year, it's going to be a risk to some of my series, especially one of them that I'm currently working on. That being Yakensei's Cosmic Partner, even though I'm currently working on episode 5 still. Even though we're about 7 months away until that day comes next year, the only thing I can think of as of right now, even though it may be just my only option, is I may want to have to make as much episodes of Yakensei's Cosmic Partner, although it just kind of depends on how many episodes I plan to make, even if it's for season 1 that I'm still working on. Even if I don't get through making as much episodes for the first season of Yakensei's Cosmic Partner after that day comes next year, that means I'm gonna have a long time to think, and that also means I'm gonna have to put that series on hold. As for the other two of my series that I made, but with the Comedy World theme, even though I don't use Comedy World that much, I'm gonna have to put those on hold as well after the Acapela box website shuts down on the last day of June next year, and that also means I'm also gonna have a long time to think about as well. I would recast some of my characters that's had the acapella voices, but then at the same time I feel that it would really defeat my entire purpose of what I find fitting and suitable on my characters. And after the Acapela box website shuts down on the last day of June next year, that means I won't be able to make new episodes of any of my series that's had the acapella voices. Even though a month ago, I've ended the second season of my Mata Konoe series with episode 13. But anyways, back to the main topic about the Acapela box website shutting down on the last day of June next year. Like I said, there won't be any new episodes of any of my series that has the acapella voices. And it may depend whether if I'll be active on this channel or not, except the only videos that I'll be able to upload next onto this channel will be my new series, aka my upcoming ones, like the reboot of Veronica Matsukato is a Superstar, Secret Agent Maid Mitsuko, my humorous classmate Minako, and a ninja romance story that my girlfriend Sayori and I are gonna work on together. Well, even though the Acapela box website is currently fine at the moment, even though we only have about 7 months to kill before June 30th of 2024, it's going to be discontinued and all that bullcrap. To anyone that knows how to download the text-to-speech voices, including the Acapela voices, if you're watching this, I hope you find a way on saving the Acapela voices. To you or anybody that's used the acapella voices in any of your videos, then you may want to spread this word, because by the time June 30th of 2024, after the Acapela box website shuts down and discontinues, then we're all screwed. And one last thing. Yeah, it really pisses me off when these types of text-to-speech companies have to be so greedy with how we use their voices and such. Well, that's all the time I have to say for this serious update video. But then again, my only option I have left is just to make as much episodes of Yakunsei's Cosmic Partner as possible before the Acapela box website shuts down on June 30th of 2024.